Hello everyone, SM Collectibles here with another video. And first off, before I get into it, I just want to say sorry for the break between this one and the last video. I have a few recorded, but it just takes a bit of time to record them and edit them, and balancing that with kind of the university work and study. It can be a bit difficult, but I've got the video here. And it's an exciting one I've been looking forward to make because this is something that I enjoyed in my childhood and I still appreciate and enjoy now. And it's Dinosaur King. So I'll start off with a bit of information about it. If you heard of Dinosaur King, you might have heard of it in three ways. You might have heard of it in the trading card game, the animated TV series, or the arcade game, which is something that I remember they used to have at local bowling alley for me, and I used to really enjoy playing it. So originally it was a Japanese game. I have a few of the cards here. So these are examples of the Japanese arcade game, and it involved dinosaurs and different moves they could use. I believe these are all kind of move cards. I can't read Japanese, but I believe they're move cards, and it used a rock, paper, scissors system. And so you could tell these are the arcade cards if it focuses on that, because they have the barcodes and you could scan it on the machine, and each time you did it, it would print off a card and you get a new card every time. This is Dinosaur King in Japanese. It's got some information here about the dinosaurs, Velociraptor, Tapajara, and etc. So you can see here, this probably tells you a bit of how to play it, but it's got paper, rock, scissors there, and it's got information on the card and what each one means. There was also an English release of it. So as I say, I played the arcade game. They had one at the local bowling alley and it was great fun. Here's two examples of English cards. These ones are actual dinosaurs. They're not the moves of them. It's a Soul Repelter, and you can see it has strength and technique, and they have different types. And this one, if it focuses, is the Chasmosaurus, which is like an electric type. And you can see again, it's the paper scissors. So I believe you just battled them in here. As you can see, this one's the back in English, what it looks like in English. So it's got Dinosaur King, Dino Data File, has some names, well, the meaning of the name, how big the dinosaurs were when they lived, and this is a character in the show, Dr. Taylor, who gives a bit about it. There has third edition. I'm not too sure about the editions and what they mean. Maybe it means like a different set, but I'm not too sure. So that's the arcade game, which was very popular. Dinosaurs was a very popular thing. There was a TV show, animated TV show called Dinosaur King, which I used to watch. I enjoyed it, and it was by 4Kids. So they did the TCG. So here's an example of the booster pack, which I'll be opening. This isn't the arcade game. It's different to the arcade game. It's a trading card game, which came in packs like this, similar to Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, etc. And it's a different thing, but it involves similar characters, dinosaurs, etc. So I brought this pack off Jojo JMS on eBay, and you can follow them on Instagram. They're a great person. I like their store a lot, and they have a few Dinosaur King things. I actually brought the arcade cards off them as well. So a bit of context about the TCG. It's by Upper Deck, which is, you might know from doing sports cards. I know I've opened some hockey cards from them in my own time, but they also did this, and they did it in conjunction with Sega, who did the arcade game, I believe, and 4Kids, who did the animated TV show. This is the first series. It's just called the base set, Series 1 base set, and it came out in 2008. There was the TCG. It ran for a little while. It ran for a few years till 2010, 2011 time, and I believe they had about 8 series. So there was this one, there was Colossal Team Battle, Alpha Dinosaurs Attack, a few others. Dino Detector Showdown was one of them, but the last 2 or 3 sets, I think it was the last 2, they didn't come out in English. They came out in French, and the last one, I believe they did an exclusively Thai set, which is interesting. I don't know if it was a popular show over there, but so from what I remember, this base set, it's in English, German, and French that I've seen. So it could be either of those. But this is a popular trading card game. It surprised me that the packs sealed, packs, boxes, cards, etc. They're actually, it's fairly sought after. I could see a continued market for it, and it obviously shows it must have been a popular thing back in the day, and people remember it and like it. So that's good to see. I'm glad to see a TCG that's doing well. But I'm going to open up this pack. So in terms of rarities, we can see on the back it should say under here. It's a bit difficult to catch it on the thing, but each pack has 9 cards. There's 94 common cards, so there's 8 per pack. There's 33 silver rare cards, which you get one guaranteed per pack, or it could be replaced by a gold rare card, which is 1 in 3 packs, or a colossal rare card, which is 1 in 11 packs. And there's 8 colossal rares, 25 gold rares, 33 silver rares, and 94 commons. So the cards, I believe, are split into kind of character cards. There's character cards, there's dinosaur cards, there's move cards. But let's just open it and see. So as it says there, look for the colossal rare card. There's 8 of them, so we'll have to see. But it's nice to open up packs of these again. I don't think I can do this with my hands, so I might have to get some scissors. That'll be a bit better. So just cut the top, make sure I don't cut the cards. That would be great. So as I say, this is from 2008, so getting on 15 years old now. So let's put it to the front. So we have an iguanodon. So these are just the normal common dinosaur cards. And as it says in the bottom, it says DKCG, so Dinosaur King card game, 2008. And this is card 60 out of 160. So there's 160 in the set. Iguanodon, similar to the arcade, you can see it uses this rock, paper, scissors type style as well. Iguanodon, Mole Attack, so that's an example of an attack card. Some of the cards that use kind of animation from either the show or like the arcade game, so they've not aged particularly well, because 3D animation is something that changes so quickly in these are old cards now. But there's Mole Attack, Saltosaurus, Ursula. So this is an example of a character in the TV show. That's why it looks kind of better, because it's just like the animated. They've obviously just taken this out of the animated TV show. Orandosaurus, Ed, another character from the show. Titanosaurus, Thunder Bazooka, which is another move card. And the last one is, oh, nice. So this is Inosaurus. So this is an example of a gold card, I believe. I guess it's a gold foil. I don't think it's a colossal. Off the top of my head, I don't really know what the colossal rares look like in person, but this looks like it's a gold rare, which is 1 in 3 packs, so that's a good pull to get. It's an Ionosaurus, and the foil is very nice. It really catches the light well, and with the kind of red and the goldy background, it looks great. So this is the back of the cards. Dinosaur King trading card game. It's in the mouth of some kind of T-Rex, upper deck at the bottom. This looks pretty good condition as well, so that's a good card to get. I might have to send that for grading. So PSA do grade these, but there's not very many graded by them, and not all of the sets have been graded by them, but they do grade them. I'll put this in a sleeve. That's a great pull to get, and I'm very happy with that, because usually these kind of cards, they come with scratches or indents, or the back's a bit worn or things like that, but this one looks actually really good. So that's a great pull to get, and I'll probably have to send that one for grading, to be honest. So there's the other cards. As I say, I've gone through them: move cards, characters, dinosaurs. But I really like the cards. I really like the card game. It's nothing too kind of fancy, revolutionary, whatever, but it's something that's nostalgic for me, and it obviously has a popular fan base and following, whether that's through the TV show, the arcade game, or this trading card game. And I'll have to open more of these in the future. I've got a couple more sealed packs in my collection, but I thought I'd open up this one because I can give a bit of information about the card game and open some packs through it. But that's about it for today, really. And if you enjoyed it, then please leave a like. And if you liked Dinosaur King, or if you remember it from growing up, then feel free to comment that and let me know. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, like, as I say, and feel free to subscribe, and thanks for watching.